Have you noticed it's getting harder to find a place to just be? Not work, not home, not school, just a space where you can exist, connect, unwind, without pressure. What you're missing is what sociologists call a third place, and these spaces are disappearing right before our eyes. The third place is that social environment separate from home and work. It's the cafe where conversations spark between strangers, the barbershop where debates ignite, the bookstore that feels like therapy, the mall food court where teens just hang, the local park where neighbors become friends. These places used to be everywhere, now they're becoming nowhere. Malls are dying, restaurants are rushed, gyms feel sterile, and even parks, yes, public parks are being fenced off, over-policed or left to decay. And let's not even talk about loitering in a parking lot. That's considered trespassing now. If you don't live in a big city or densely populated area, your options are even more limited. In many small towns, there's nowhere left to go that doesn't involve spending money or being told to move along. Let's be real, society has always had its problems, but this feels different, and it's only getting worse. COVID didn't just change the world temporarily, it accelerated a social collapse that was already in motion. Lockdowns, social distancing, early closures, the removal of human interaction, drive-through replaced dine-ins, takeout replaced table service, and what used to be a warm meal with laughter and conversation became cold fries eaten alone on the couch. And even now, in 2025, most places haven't recovered. Some never will. But let's rewind. Before COVID, there was another silent killer of third places, the cell phone. We traded face-to-face for FaceTime, sidewalks for scrolls, conversations for content. And now we've got a whole generation, Gen Alpha, raised by screens, iPad babies turned into tech zombies. They're socially anxious, they struggle to hold eye contact, and the idea of walking up to someone and starting a conversation, that's foreign to them. Dating, mostly online, friendship, mostly digital. And here's the kicker, work and school, they've moved into our home. So now the only place we have left is the same place we sleep. Everything happens in one space. And it's not enough. Humans aren't meant to live this way. And if that wasn't enough, even when you do want to go out, it's just too expensive. Dinner for two, that's groceries for a week. A simple outing, that's gas, parking, entry fees, and overpriced food. So what do? You stay in again. But we need third places, not just for fun, for our mental health, for our relationships, for our identity. We need places where we can decompress, places where we can talk, share, laugh, connect, not swipe, not scroll, connect. Third places aren't a luxury, they're a necessity. So if we know third places are dying, what can we do? Here's the truth, even if they're disappearing, we still have to make the choice to get up, get out and move around. We need to reclaim social spaces, meet up with friends after work. Don't waste your money on soggy drive-through food. Find a place that lets you linger, laugh and live, and if none exist where you live, create one. Start a meetup, host a community game night, support a local spot that lets people gather. Because if we don't, we'll lose more than just places. We'll lose our connection to each other. And that's one thing we can't afford to let vanish. Reclaim your third place. Subscribe, like, share. Let's bring connection back.